Hi guys, my name is Stetson Kutchins, and I'm here to talk to you about something that really hits close to home. Well, that's the kitchen. Now, let me explain about the kitchen first of all. The kitchen is one of the most stressful places in the world. It's a really stressful place to work in because you constantly have other people that you're dealing with in the job that sometimes you don't always agree with. It's hot all the time. I mean, one of the hottest places to work probably. And also, food orders are constantly coming in. You never really get a break. Not even for the bathroom or a smoke break most of the time. But there is a good way to deal with all this stress in the kitchen, and that is to have a good system set up for your employees. What I'm talking about for your employees is a Brigade system. This is a common Brigade system for a kitchen. It shows the positions that you commonly have in the kitchen and where they fall under each other position. Now, your top position you usually have is the chef de cuisine. This is the executive chef of the kitchen. The executive chef, he works directly with the restaurant manager. He works with overall management of the kitchen. He usually makes new menu items and specials for each different day. He deals with ordering, usually ordering fresh fish and different cuts of meat and things like that. And even the chef might expedite during dinner service. So that's a really big position. And then under the chef, we have the sous chef. The sous chef is the executive chef's right-hand man. The sous chef does anything that the executive chef really needs, and he deals with other stuff besides. He usually deals with the cleanliness of the kitchen. He makes sure that the other employees are in line. He makes sure that their stations are set for service, and he usually cooks on the line as well. Now under the sous chef, we have the chefs de partie. The chefs de partie are also called line cooks. And these different cooks have different names that go along with them. You have the saucier, which is the person that makes the sausage usually and deals with the sauté station. Then you have a poissonnière, which is the person that cooks the fish and deals with any other things like fish butchery and things like that. Then you have a person called the friturière, which is a fry cook, not SpongeBob. Then you have the garde-manger, which is a person that deals with salads, cold foods such as pâtés, house-making sausages, things of that nature. And then you have the grilladine, which is the person that runs the grill. These are all line cooks that are commonly in the kitchen. Now, under the line cooks, you have other workers called the commis. The commis are kind of like helper cookers. They help out on the line. They sometimes might work on the line, but usually we also call them prep cooks. They usually deal with the preparatory matters of the kitchen, and they help out the chefs de partie with their ingredients that they need prepped for service, and usually they help deal with the equipment also. Now, you also have another side of the kitchen, which is the pastry and dessert side. These are the people that do breads, ice creams, cakes, things of that nature. Now, the head chef on that side is called the pâtissier, or the chef de pâtissier. The head chef de pâtissier, excuse me. That person deals with anything that has to do with the baking side, really. He makes sure that everything is in line. And then he commands the chefs de pâtissier, which are like the line cooks of the pâtissier side. And in turn, they command the commis de pâtissier. The commis de pâtissier is like the prep cooks of the pastry side. Now, the chef de cuisine and the head pâtissier, they work directly hand to hand because they have to coordinate with the dinner menus and everything like that. Now, you might be wondering, why is this important to have a brigade system like this? Well, from personal experience, situations come up in a restaurant where there could be confrontations. Like in my restaurant, we had a person that was new, and he tried to come in and give orders to other people. Now, he came in as a commis, which is like a prep cook, whereas some of the people he was trying to give orders to were the chefs de partie, which are the line cooks, and they're directly above the commis, so they shouldn't be able to, the commis should not be able to give orders to these people. So it did cause a confrontation in between the chefs de partie and this particular commis that was just starting. Now, to deal with the situation, they had to go to the head chef, and he had to deal with that directly. That situation could have been avoided if they would have had this brigade system set up in the first place, or if this commis would have known the brigade system. Because the commis was trying to boss around the chef de partie, they had to deal with this with the head chef, and the head chef has plenty of other stuff on his plate besides trying to deal with little confrontations for the employees down here. So this kitchen brigade system helps keep confrontations to a minimum, and it also helps the kitchen run faster because everybody knows what they're supposed to do and what place they are in. Now, when the kitchen runs faster, that means you're able to put out dishes faster. When you're able to put out dishes faster, that means you have more customers. And when you have more customers, you have more money in the kitchen. And everybody loves more money. Now, to sum it all up, the Brigade system, it's needed in the kitchen because everybody needs to know what they're doing. Everybody needs to know who to follow, like the chef de cuisine. And when everybody knows who to follow and knows what they're doing, everything can run faster and everybody makes more money. And that means higher paid workers and everybody's happy. Thank you for your time today.